Hello.
Hello. Good.
To put the social housing in
I'm
the
good.
complexes that they're
I'm
going.
gonna mute because I'm listening to the radio.
Are you ready?
Before you tell me to mute, yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna face sideways on the mat. We're gonna take our feet pretty wide apart. So like, let's look down, make sure our toes are lined up. Now I want you to lift up through your thighs and engage your glutes. Take a nice big deep breath. So you're sweeping your arms out to the side. And then we're gonna pull the hips back and slowly come all the way down. So you're gonna unweight the entire body. Just let it hang here for a second or two. And then we're gonna inhale to a flat back. Take your left hand to your waist, then your right hand, and then come back up where we started. Big deep breath again. And then hips pull back. Crowd out your chest, keep your arms nice and long till you get down. And let everything go. Big deep breath in. Extend to a flat back. Left hand to the waist, then the right. Come back up. We're just gonna do this one more time. Big deep breath. Hips pull back. Hold it down, nice and slow. Let your head go. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit and breathe. I'm gonna have you take both hands over to the left foot. Just look at your left knee. And then sweep over to the other side. Look at the right knee. You're trying to keep your legs as straight as you can. Go back left and then right. Nice. Now take your hands right in the center, just off the mat a little bit, and extend your spine to a flat back. So we're going to get a little tug of war going on here. Walk your hands out even further and draw your hips backwards. So you're just going to let your head hang out in between the arms. So you're not straining your neck. Just hold here, getting a nice stretch through the lats. Now we're going to change the angle. Take your arms and make them farther apart. A little bit more of the chest coming through on this stretch. Nice. Now bring your hands back center. Inhale to a flat back. Hold that. Drift your hips back. Take the left arm out to the side and lift the left shoulder up. So now you're getting a nice little stretch through your inner thigh. And then put that hand down, go to the opposite side. Up with the shoulder, back with the hips. And just do that 2 more times. So lift the shoulder, draw the hips back, and then 1 more time. Nice. Now fold back down. You're going to walk your feet together and turn your face forward, but you're going to stay in your fold. Let your head go. Drift the hips back. Feet are hip width apart. You're going to pedal the legs. So bend one knee, straighten the other, and then switch sides. Just get a little bend and then go back to that straight leg. Now hold both legs straight. Inhale, extend to a flat back. And then take the palms down. You're going to walk them forward, step back to your high plank. Hold your high plank here. Try to drop into those shoulders a little bit so the upper back is nice and flat. And from here, you're going to take it back to a downward facing dog. Just nice, easy breathing. Enjoy the sensation of being inverted. Now let's get nice and high in the toes. And then draw the heels back down. Just keep doing that. Up nice and high. And then push both towards the earth. Just a few more times. And now we're going to pedal the feet. So bend one knee, draw the other heel down. And then switch. bigger stretch for your calves. Keep going side to side, nice and slow. Now drop both heels down, come back to your planks. Step your knees into bear. Just hold here for a few breaths. And then relax the knees to the floor. Come onto the tops of your feet. You're going to sit back on the heels and chill out for 5 big, huge breaths. We're trying to release our low back a little bit. Okay, come on back up onto all fours, tuck your toes under, take it into a small downward facing dog. So you got both your heels down and your legs straight. Hold here for 3 breaths. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale to a flat back. And then do a nice slow reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip your palms here, get the arms parallel to the floor and sweep them backwards. So you feel a little pinch of the shoulder blades. Now we're going to oscillate between turning the palms to face the back of the room and then flipping them back up towards the ceiling. Just keep going. A few more times. Nice. Now we're going to fold halfway down with your upper body. Your legs are straight and your belly is in. Release the arms, just let them hang. Now I want you to retract the shoulders so you feel muscle engaging in your upper back. Pull the elbows up and out to the side. So they're at the height of the shoulder, and then rotate your palms towards the ceiling. And then take them back down and release the arms. Re-engage the shoulders. Elbows come up. Lift the palms upward. Flip them back down. And then go back to that nice release. We're going to do it one more time. Elbows out to the side. Lift the palms. You're making a fold post. Let them come back and then release the arms all the way down to that full forward fold again. Both legs are straight. So to warm up your hamstrings, I'm going to have you take both your hands to your left leg. You can hold anywhere on your shin or your ankle. You're going to sweep the right leg back up behind you and then lower it back down. And just keep repeating. Sweep it back. You're lifting that leg and then lowering it. Bring it all the way forward beside the left foot. You can stay hip width apart. Sweep back. And bring it back down. 2 more times. Sweep back. It's also a great little balance challenge. Try to relax that left foot. 1 more time back. And then down. Both hands over to the right leg. Sweep that left leg back and up. Try to keep the hips nice and square so you're really using your glute and hamstring. Sweep up, and down, up, and down. 2 more. Nice. Now take a rest here. You're just going to let your head go, look through your knees, chill out and breathe. Really try to expand the rib cage. Nice. Now inhale to a flat back and do a reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip your palms, reach them up. So we're going to take a little side body stretch here. Take your feet a little wider than hip width. Bring the left hand down by your side and let's just push out that right hip. And then as you try to lengthen your side body, reach the arm long. And then do the same on the other side. Let the left hip go out, sweep that left arm up and over. And again, switch it. Feels so good. And one more time. Nice. Okay, here we go with some squats. Pick up your squatting weights. Whatever you got that's pretty heavy. We're just going to start out doing 20 normal squats. So your arms are by your side. Bend the knees, go up and down. So try not to fold over too much with your upper body and try not to drop your face. It's your butt you're pushing back as you descend. So exhaling out your breath on the way up, inhaling on the way down. Such a good total body exercise. Proud out your chest. Really want to try to keep that spine nice and long and your belly engaged. Now for these last 8, we're going to try to go a little quicker, especially on your way up. Just sort of pop up quick. 5 more. Here's your last one. Now, when you come up this time, give me a hammer curl. So bring your weights up to your shoulders, press them up overhead, come back down, and squat. So squat, curl, press. We're going to do that 10 times. Keep that neck nice and long. Want to keep that chin up. And 3 more here. Nice job. Okay, put those weights down. Shake out your grip. I'm going to grab my water. Now, we're going to use one weight that's super duper heavy. Or 2 slightly lighter ones. So I'm going to have you hold the weight in the right hand. Keep everything engaged. Got your left foot forward and your right leg back. Your back heel is on the floor. All I'm going to have you do is take your left hand to your waist. You're going to hinge forward. Come all the way down if you can, till that weight touches the floor, and then come back up. Now you're going to give me a bicep curl to a press. Curl it back down. Fold forward till the weight gets as far as you can get it. Curl it and press. So I'm starting out nice and slow, but I'm going to subtly start to increase my pace as I get more comfortable with the move. Finding your breath is always important. So we're keeping both of our legs straight. I'm going to do 3 or 4 more, that's it. Then we'll switch sides. You really notice probably that you're engaging more of your core as you're weighting just one side of your body, just to keep everything nice and neutral. Okay, here we go. Switch it. Right leg forward, left one back. Hand on your hip, come on down. As you come up, give me a nice bicep curl to a press. Your feet, in terms of how far apart should they be? As long as both heels are down, that's good. You want to have those feet facing forward. So if they're out of line, you can see when you're going down, try to keep them straight. It's a lot of work for that hamstring when you come up with a long spine. So you want to be pushing through your front heel, away from the floor on the way up. That's going to force you to use more of your upper hamstring and glute. Try to keep those toes nice and relaxed. We got some rows coming up. So important to work that upper back, of course. Okay, 2 more of these. Okay, there's your last one. Shake out your grip. Pick up your weights that you use when you row. You're going to hold 2 of them. We're going to start out rowing just one side, even though you're holding 2. So you're going to have your feet, left foot forward, right foot back. You're going to fold halfway down, but keep the shoulders retracted. Start rowing on that right arm. Get that elbow nice and high. Once you've done 15, switch it. Just start rowing on the other arm. Keep both of those legs straight. Your feet are still facing forward. You're retracting both shoulders. Step your back foot in, keep folded, and give me 15 rows, both hands working together. Okay, come back up to standing. Give me a bicep curl to a press. Come back down. Give me a row. You're back up, you're curling, and you're pressing. So row, stand yourself up, curl, and press. Let's do a few more. Okay, stand tall. I want you to curl 7 times, just a regular old bicep curl. Nothing happening with the lower body. Give me 7. Standing nice and tall, keeping your chest proud. Trying to get as tall as you can. Okay, now take your weights, hold them halfway. And just go halfway up and back down to the halfway point. And just give me 7 here. So you're shortening the range. It's going to go a little quicker. Now take the arms all the way down. You're going to curl halfway up for 7. Stay tall. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Nice job. Okay. Take those weights down. We're gonna give our grip strength a little break. Grab your tight band. We're gonna work our outer hips. And then have a little lighter band. So I have my black one for my hips and I have my yellow one for my arms. So here we go. Wrap the black one around your ankles. Wrap the yellow one just above the hands, right around your wrists. Okay, so take a lie down here, lift the legs up. Lift your arms up. Now, get that belly working. That's your first thing. Flex your feet. You're going to bring tightness to both bands. So open the feet a little bit, open the arms a little bit. And then release. And squeeze. It's not a big move. And release. We're just getting warmed up. Squeeze. So you're opening the band somewhat till it feels tight. And then you're letting it go. And do that a few more times. So this is working the outside of your arms. You're keeping them nice and long. And your outer hips. Now, take the band that you have in your arms and bring tightness to it. Now take your feet and open them as wide as you can and close them. The arms are just staying there, but you're opening and closing your feet. Now release the band, give those arms a tiny break, but keep the feet going in and out as best you can. Bring tightness back to the band for the arms. Keep your feet going. Okay, let's take the legs, put the feet on the floor with your legs bent. Keep that band around your wrists tight. Take your arms with that tightness and move them back. And then bring them forward. You're going nice and slow. Take them all the way forward till your hands touch your thighs for your little pinkies. And then take them back. And forward, keep tightness in that band. Okay, hold the arms straight up, release the tightness in the band, but just keep your arms up there. You should be nice and flat on the shoulder blades. We're gonna do another round for the legs. Open as wide as you can and close. Just let the arms hang out there for a sec. You're gonna come back, but not quite yet. Gonna do 3 more of these, make them great. And I want you to hold your feet out as wide as you can, just hold. Now bring the tightness back to the arms, as tight as you can, and then release. And start again with the arms. Open out and close. Open and close. Keep those feet spread. Open and close and open and close. Keep going. Open. I know you're feeling your hips, but that's what you want. Close. Open. Close. Now release the band so there's no tightness there and release the knees into the chest. Let the arms come down so you get a little break. Now keep your legs bent, put your feet on the floor. We're just going to do the arms. Bring the arms back up. Bring tightness to the band and go out and in an inch. Just like we do with our legs. Okay, now get rid of the band being around your wrists. Just take it off. Bring your arms by your side. Get your feet up to the ceiling again Take the legs as far apart as you can get them and just hold. Now bring the feet close together so the band releases its tautness or tightness. Open back out, squeeze harder. And close. I want you to give me a slight point of your toes inwards. So turn your feet in and then open up. And you might have noticed you're not getting as far, and that's okay. We're just changing the angle. Now give me a little pulse in and out. Hold it out, just hold. Let your toes come back. Go in and out as wide as you can each time. Now let the band lose its tightness when you come in. So you're starting each of these from scratch. No momentum. Okay, bring your knees into the chest. Get rid of this bend. We're going to stay down here and do the Sean move for our butt cheeks. So you're going to have just a little bend in the legs. You're going to turn your toes to touch. Turn your knees to touch. And fingertips only. So your arms are off the floor. So let's just start by crowding out the chest. Engaging the belly. Pushing your heels towards the floor. Adding on. Pull towards your butt. Lift up your butt. Squeeze the knees. 5, 4, squeeze harder. 3, 2, and 1. Go to a straight leg. Take your arms all the way back behind you. Point those toes. Really try to get that body reaching in opposite directions. Nice. Bring the arms back. Fingertips only. Small bend in the legs. Turn your toes and knees in. Push your heels down. Pull them. Lift and squeeze. Keep that belly really tight. So you're pressing it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the full body stretch. Oh, how good does that feel? One more time. Bring the arms back. Fingertips. Toes and knees touch. Pull the heels, push them down. Then pull them. Squeeze your knees and lift your butt up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Left knee comes into the chest all by itself. Right leg stays down along the floor. Put the left leg back down, bring the right knee in. Okay, rock and roll yourself up so you can find your weights. We're going to do tricep extension, so whatever you use for that, probably your 10s. Come on back down with your legs bent. Palms are facing. Start your tricep extension. So you're bending at the elbow without moving anything between the elbow and the shoulder. We're going to do 15 repetitions here. Slow and steady wins it on this exercise, especially on the way down. Now you can give me a little pelvic tilt so you feel that low back skin on the floor. If you wanna come up a little bit quicker, that's okay, but keep it going down nice and slow. Try not to squeeze those weights. Okay, if you've done 15, I've just got 2 more to do here. Once you have, keep your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Let your weights come to touch. And you're just gonna keep the arms straight and do a lat pull. So the weights are going back behind you. You decide how far, and then they're coming as far forward as you can bring them with the arms staying straight. So you manage your range of motion here. You want to keep that neck nice and long and your arms straight. This is quite a bit of weight if you're using your heaviest for a lat pull. So if you need to take one weight out of your hand and just work one, that's always an option. Trying to do 12 reps here. Keep the rib cage low if you can. The most important thing is that you keep your arms nice and long. Okay, so now we're gonna open the weights at the top. I'm gonna have you do one tricep extension. Come back up, bring the weights together and do one lat pull. Come back up, open them, give me an extension. Close them at the top, give me a lat pull. So just keep that going. Try to do 3 more of these. So 1 more of each, 1 lat pull. 1 extension. And sit yourself up, put those weights down. We're gonna do some bridge. If you have one weight that's heavier than what you were just using, grab it, set it down over your hips. Your legs are bent, we're gonna meet in a bridge. So pelvic girdle rolls up, and then you peel 1 vertebrae at a time up off the floor. And you're pressing through your heels to get up. That's a really important part of this exercise. Go back down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then roll that pelvis up, push up through your heels. And do it again. And I'll hold it up this time. Take your right leg extended straight out. Keep your hips square if you can. Put that foot down, switch to the other one. Don't let the knees splay out to the side. And switch again. So you're just kind of walking the legs out. Switch again. Keep your hips up. 1 more on each leg. If you keep the back of the arms off the floor, you're using more of your core. Now, peel down 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the weight, you don't need it anymore. And extend the legs all the way down along the floor. Take the hands all the way back behind you. Now bring your arms forward and let them rest by your side. Get flat on the shoulder blades. So you're gonna try to pelvic tilt here. I know the skin on the low back's not gonna get to the floor probably, and that's okay. But create that pelvic tilt and then lift the left leg up off the floor and start making a little circle with it. So you're working your hip flex. Now change the direction of the circle. Keep the belly pressing down. Now just hold the leg still, point and flex your foot. The leg is maybe halfway up from the floor. And now put that leg back down. Keep that pelvic tilt, lift the right leg up. Make that circle. Doesn't need to be big, you just want to create movement to challenge that hip flex. Change your direction. Hold the leg straight, point and flex. No bend at the knee. Now put that leg back down. I want you to put your fingertips on the floor. So the back of the arms are off the floor. Now give me that pelvic tilt and try your best, either one leg at a time or both together. That's a choice. Lift the legs up, nice and slow, until they're all the way pointing up to the ceiling. Now you've got that low back skin on the floor. We're going to take it down, keep the low back skin on the floor. So you decide how low you take those legs. Press the belly and ribs down. Just hold. Now lift your head up, tuck your chin down. Make sure that belly is pushing down. Just hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring both knees into your chest. Little circle. Massage that lower back. Go the opposite way with your circle. Next, now let's rock and roll the body up. I'm going to fold the front part of my mat over because we're going to meet in a low plank down on our forearms to start with our knees down on the floor. So find yourself in that position where you got your elbows slightly in front of the shoulders. Your palms are on the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Keep your toes tucked under. So you're in a modified low plank. Now make sure you haven't dropped your face. And really make sure those elbows are a little bit in front. So just holding this position with the stomach in should feel challenging. And if it doesn't, move the elbows forward or float those knees a little further back. Now keep control of that belly, because it is all about the belly. Knees in slow motion are gonna lift up. Put them back down in slow motion. No other body parts are moving. Just those legs. Okay, I want you to lift back up again, nice and slow. Go to a completely straight leg where you're drawing the heels backwards. In slow motion, let's bring the knees back to the earth. Hold on this spot, just breathe. You're probably feeling this a little bit in the arms, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's come off the knees for one last time. Hold and breathe. You're here about 10 seconds. Okay, put the knees down, walk your forearms back. Let's meet in the child's pose. Maybe grab a towel if you want to put your forehead down. Just chill out and breathe. 6 big breaths. Okay, come on back up. So I'm gonna have you start in your quadruped position. You're gonna move your right knee to the center of the mat. You're gonna move your right hand to the center. I want you to kickstand that right foot and step your left foot back. So also known as a kneeling side plank. Sweep your left arm up. So this is option one. If you want to amp it up, you take your other leg, step it back, and stack both your feet. Hold here for 10 seconds. Your hips are nice and high. Your left arm is reaching towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Come on down. Let's get ready for the other side. Left palm in the middle, left knee, kickstand that left foot, step your right leg back. Now, what I should have cued, which I forgot, was if you're not going to step the left leg back, I'd like you to lift your top leg up. So let's go. Get into position. Hold on that spot. 10 seconds. Okay, come on back down. Nice job. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So you're going to round your back. Push away from the earth. Drift the hips back a little bit. And then reverse. Fall into the shoulders, take your gaze forward. One more time, round your back. And switch it. Nice. Now, hands to the front. You're going to meet me in your high plank. We're going to lift the left leg up off the floor. Please don't let your shoulders move backwards. And then switch. Right leg up. Get the leg straight. And switch again. And switch. 2 more times. Switch. And switch. Nice. Now we get to stretch from this high plank. Pigeon. Starting with your right leg forward. Come on down to that nice happy place. Once you get there, it's 6 big breaths. Okay, take it back up, maybe back in that high plank. And bring that left foot forward. Take it down. Six big, huge breaths. Okay, come on back up. You're just gonna swing that right leg forward and we're gonna meet up on our toes. So get nice and high on the toes. Hold on this spot just for a sec. Nice, now, full forward fold. And a reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip the palms, reach for the ceiling. And I thank you very much for your power and strength. Good job. We are